everybody, so this is the look that I come up with for you guys. I hope you like it. It's kind of like a simple fall look. It's not too heavy, so you can wear it on every day, I guess. I plan on doing one that's a little bit more dramatic as we get closer to fall. I guess we're technically in fall now, but I'm still trying to live up summer because it's definitely hot today. It's like 87 degrees, so I actually have a new lip color on that I've never worn before, so keep watching and you can figure out what it is. It's pretty creamy and it's really pretty, so anyway, if you guys want to know how to get this look, just keep watching. Hey guys! Alright, so let's get this look started. First off, I'm going to put Idealist Pore Minimizer on my face. This is what it looks like. Like I said, it's just a pore minimizer. It helps minimize the look of your pores, which I have it really bad on my cheeks, nose, chin, and forehead. So I'm going to go on and put that all over my face. And I just use like a pea-size amount. Now I'm going to go in with an eye cream. This is just, I should have kept the lid on it, a travel size of the Advanced Night Repair Eye. Super cute, super good. I love this eye cream. You don't need a whole lot because it's really potent. So it's going to help with under eye wrinkles, puffiness, dryness for sure. I have really like dry under eyes for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, it's going to help with all that stuff. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is put my moisturizer on. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I usually don't use this, but I have been not so oily because I use that Kane and Austin primer. So I didn't really, when I got this, I didn't really go towards something that was really lightweight and for oil control, because that primer does such a good job. So why waste money on expensive moisturizer when I can just use something like this? I don't think it really has much anti-aging in it. It might, but I can't really tell. So I'm just going to put that on all over. It soaks in pretty fast. I'm just going to do like a typical fall look. Wearable for every day. You all already saw the intro, so you already know exactly what it looks like. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to wing it. This is what I do every morning. I have no rhyme or reason to how I do my makeup. I just pick a color, put it on, and it works. So hopefully that's how it turns out today. So I'm just going to let that sit. I'm going to put my primer on now. And this is, once again, the love of my life. Other than my husband, of course. And my dogs. But Prime and Protect. This is the Kane and Austin primer. It's a mattifying primer with broad spectrum sunscreen, SPF of 50, green tea, vitamin C, blah 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 blah, stuff I can't pronounce. It's amazing. That's all I have to say. If you have oily skin, this is like gold. Brody, baby, I don't have time to hold you right now. He's doing the walk of shame out the bedroom now. So, tried and true, Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've already took the lid off. Trying to, come out. Trying not to waste time. This one is in Desert Beige. I'm basically my winter color already, so that's why I'm using this one. And yes, I know, it looks super white on my nose. It's because of the redness in my face, so just give me a break. So I always start off putting it in the middle of my face, and I work out towards the outer edges, because if you put a glop right here, like, where are you going to blend it? Like, you can only blend it up. So I don't know, I just like to work from the center and out. And excuse the face I make, because I'm sure that they're not cute. So I don't like to really like swipe or whatever. Like, I don't like to pull at my skin when I put my foundation on, so I pretty much just pat it on. Now, I do like lightly swipe, but I'm not like pulling at it. I'm just like barely gliding it across. And always make sure you bring it down to your neck because nobody wants a two-tone face and neck. Those of you that are dog owners that do YouTube channels, like, you know the struggle, because like somebody just drove past our house and Charlie's trying to get to the window to see. Get out. I need a dog sitter. Is that a thing? I just need somebody to come to my house and play with my dogs for like a couple of hours so I can film. Y'all can take them for a walk. You can take them to Dairy Queen. I don't care what you do with them. They love ice cream. Well, Brody doesn't have. He's never had ice cream before, but Charlie has. And he loves it. Alright, foundation is on. Maybe not on the tip of my nose. So there's that. Let me make sure I got it all over. My mirror is so far away I can't see. Yeah, looks good. So now I'm going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape. This one is in the color Fair Neutral. It's probably a little bit too light for me, but I had to order it online because they were sold out everywhere in my actual color. So I thought this one was going to match, but it's super light. Like, you all, wait, you'll see. See? But it gives me a really good highlight color under my eyes, so I'm not mad about it. So that's all I do. Is under my eyes. I don't like go down the middle of my nose and my T-zone or whatever, because I just use whatever's left over on my sponge and like go like tap it down the bridge of my nose and then like underneath my nose and stuff. So if I don't put it right here, like this concealer, when I put my powder on, it almost like looks like I have a dark mouth, which is really weird. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I do. So it's just really weird. Like, I've never heard anybody mention it before, so I don't know if it's just me or I don't know. So I'm just gonna keep putting that under my eyes. Like I said, same with my foundation. I don't like swipe, I just tap. Alright, so my camera just cut off, but I'm glad that I saw it before I finished the whole look, right? Alright, so I've got that on. So I just used the back of my sponge to like tap any excess off. Now I'm going to go in with a light Mineralized Skin Finish Natural to set underneath my eyes. I just use a dry beauty blender, and this looks super wretched, I know. And I just go under and set right up under my eyes. This is technically called baking, I guess, but I don't really put enough on to bake. I just put enough on to set it. I'm trying to like do my best to like stay in frame and be able to see what I'm doing. And now I have like a crazy bump right here. Like, who gets a bump right under their eye? That's so weird. So I take that same color and go down the bridge of my nose just as a like a highlighty color. Same in the middle of my forehead. I'm just patting it on. I'm not using a whole lot because I don't want it to look cakey. And then, like I said earlier, I just take whatever I use under my eyes on my mustache, because if I don't, it kind of looks dark. If I put my normal powder around my mouth, because of how light it is under my eyes. I'm going to put that powder on my eyelid to set my foundation and concealer that I put on there. Alright, so that's on. We're done with the sponge. Now I'm going to go in and set my foundation with medium golden mineralized skin finish. And I'm just using a flat brush. This one's from e.l.f. I've had it forever. And just like my foundation, I'm taking it down my neck too. Now I'm going on the sides of my nose to have that contoured look, because I put that light powder down the center of my nose. So I just gently blend it together. And then I do my forehead. Gotta set all of it. I've got powder all over me. I'm just going to clip this hair back because... So I'm going to go in with my trusty old bronzer, Too Faced Dark Chocolate Solute. And this is how I contour. So everybody always asks me. So I go from the top of my ear to the corner of my eye, right under my cheekbone. And you can find your cheekbone by rolling your brush down. You'll feel it dip, and that's where you put your bronzer. And I'm not really contouring per se. I'm just trying to warm my face up because I am so pale. So that's why I'm doing it. I don't want to, you know, look like I'm going to the Grammys every time I step out the door. So I'm kind of just like buffing it into the skin. I don't want it to have like a harsh line there because, you know, it's Saturday. I live in a small town. Nobody needs to walk around with contour 24/7. So I'm just buffing it in. So to do my forehead, I just take it to the corner and put it in and then kind of work it down to the center of my forehead. And then I kind of buff that all in. And that's pretty much all I do. And then I don't dip it again into the bronzer. I just take whatever's left over and kind of run it down my neck on my jawline. Now I'm going in with the Mineralized blush in Warm Soul. Super pretty. I wear this a lot. It's good for every day. I love it. It's not really shimmery. It's more like a satiny blush. So I don't get a whole lot of product on my brush because if I did, I feel like I would have like streaks of color on my cheek. So I like to put it on there and then I'll blend it out and then I'll grab a little bit more, put it on, blend it out. So I'm looking in the viewfinder to make sure that you all can even see this. I had to put a little bit more on just for camera purposes. Sorry. I'm going to go in with my powder brush and kind of like buff that line out right here. So it kind of looks like it's melted into the skin instead of like a harsh streak line of like bronzer and blush, because nobody wants that. So I'm actually going to do my brows off camera and then I'll come back. That's going to be a separate video. I just don't want to make this really lengthy. So just give me one hot second and the brows are done. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be in a different video because it's a little time consuming and I'm trying not to keep you all day. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Painterly Paint Pot. It's an eyeshadow primer. You all have heard me talk about it. I love it. I'm just going to go in with my finger. I just like to warm it up a little bit because it seems to work better on the skin, like it smooths over better. I'm just going to put that from lashes to brow because I do intend putting product all over it. Put that all over my lid. So now I'm going to go in with the Tartlette palette and I'm going to go in with my Sigma Large Fluff E50 brush. This is what it looks like. I actually got this and all my other Sigma brushes in a kit for Christmas like 2 years ago or something. So I'm going to go in with Free Spirit. Hopefully you can see it right here. It's my ride or die. It's like a yellow undertone shadow. And it said like this is literally why I bought this palette, because there's like a pink neutral, a neutral neutral, and a yellow neutral. So I'm just gonna put that all over the lid up to the brow. Same on both sides. Then I'm going to go in with, if I can find it, a fluffy brush, like a dome blender brush. I'm going to grab Force of Nature. It's this shade right here. It's like just a perfect crease color, and this is going to be my transition shade. So for those of you all didn't watch my live video, a transition shade is a shade that you put on before you would put a darker color in your crease to help it blend out more so it doesn't look like a harsh line. And it's just going to help it melt right into the skin. So if you can tell, I'm literally like, here's my crease right here. I'm going to go right above it. But I'm not going to let it touch my eyebrow. Like, I'm going to leave this open space for highlight. For a highlight color. So, I'm going to switch up palettes real quick. This is MAC's Eyeshadow times 15 Warm Neutral Palette. I've had this for a while, so it kind of looks a little ratchet, so just don't judge me. Now, I'm going to go in with this shade. I have no idea what the color of it is because it's on the back, and I wouldn't even know. I think it's called Dark Brew. Dark Brew, Dancing. I think it's called Dark Brew, but it's like a maroony shade. It's pretty true to color. It might be a little bit darker than it is on camera. And I'm going to barely tap that same brush that I used for the other crease in that color. And I'm going to start on the outer V. So if you can see that, I'm going to work it. I'm going to get a different mirror so I can see. Work it onto the outer part of my lid. Blend that in really smooth. And then take the rest of it and blend it right into that crease. Get a little bit more. Do the same. Place it on the outer V part of my eyelid. Work it into my crease. So I'm going to do the same to the other eye. So once again, I do apologize for the faces that I make when I do makeup because I know they're not pretty. So now I'm going to put this color right here on my lid. Once again, I have no idea what color this is. I think it's Honey Lust. I think. I'm going to use this brush. It's like a flat shader brush, I guess. And I'm going to grab that on my brush and I'm just going to tap that on my lid. I'm not going over that darker shade. I'm just staying right in the inner corner into the center. And then I'm going to put a little extra right here on this corner. So same with the other eye. In the corner. And then I'm going to go in with that same brush that I just put that like a maroonish color in. And I'm going to try to marry those two colors together. So there might be some shimmer that gets in your crease or whatever from that lid color. So I'm just trying to blend it together so it doesn't look so noticeable. Like grab a little bit extra dark and put it in this outer corner. Sorry you couldn't hear me say that. So I'm going to blend this darker a little bit more on this color on this side because I think this one's a little bit darker. So there's that. And then I'm going to take this shade that we used for the transition shade, the Force of Nature, and I'm just going to put it on my bottom lash line. And try not to get it in my eye. Alright, so that's all for the eyeshadow. I'm going to do my liner and my lashes off camera, and then I'll come back and do the lips. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so liner and lashes are on. I know you all probably can't see it very well because I'm still trying to figure out my lighting and everything, but that's what the eyes look like. And I actually realized when I was doing that I forgot to put on my highlight. So I'm going in with Holmes Smashbox palette. You all probably know what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I love it. I'm going to blend the two shades together like always, these two. Put it right on top of my cheekbone. Right on the tip of my nose. Down the center a little bit. Right on the top of my lip. So I'm going to take a clean flat top brush and kind of blend that into the skin where it's not so harsh, especially on my nose. I look like Rudolph. Can you see it? Come through, wiggle brow. Anyway, inside joke. So now for lips. Alright, so I'm going to try a new lip color today. It's from Arbonne. I was given samples by a sweet girl the other day, so I'm going to try one of them out today. I'm going to use MAC's Whirl lip liner first, just to line my lips, to put some color back in them, and it'll actually allow that lip color to stay a little bit better if I fill in my whole lips, so that's what I'm going to do. It's really hard to talk and put lip liner on at the same time. And with my lip liner, I always start in the middle and then connect from the corner to the middle. I just found it's easier. I need a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. So I connect those peaks and then I just go from the top and then the bottom. It's really hard not to make stupid faces when you're putting lip liner on. I just got it on my teeth. Alright, so that's on. Now I'm going to go in with a lip brush. This is Sigma Lip L05. I'm going to use Magnolia. It's like a little sample size. I peeled up the back halfway, so let's see if I can't get some of this on my brush. And it is significantly lighter than that liner. It's because I wanted it to melt together to make a different color. Because I still wanted that berry color, but I didn't want it to be so dark. So, they're really creamy. It's going on really smooth, so that's good. I don't know how long it'll stay on because it's not like it's not matte. It's like a really creamy lipstick. So we'll see. But anyway, there you go. That is the finished look. So if you've got any questions, concerns, whatever, I'm going to leave everything in the bottom bar. So the palettes I use, the colors, the brushes, everything. I'm going to put it all below. So thanks for hanging in there with me, guys, because I know it's probably a little bit longer. It's my first video, so I'm going to try to edit out as much as I can. Here's the final look. I'm going to get a little closer. Hopefully it'll focus so you can see. But anyway, I think it turned out really pretty. So anyway, leave questions, comments. If you haven't subscribed already, push that red button. I promise I'm going to entertain you. I was trying to scoot through this video just because I'm trying not to make it extra long. I'm trying not to ramble. That's my biggest downfall. So I thought I did a little bit better today. So anyway, I'm going to keep making videos for you guys. Hopefully you like them. Give this video a thumbs up for the first tutorial on my YouTube page. Alright, love you guys. Bye. So as I let that set, so as I let that soak in, I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to scoot through this as soon as So now I'm gonna go in with sharps. So now I'm gonna go in with what are you doing? You think it's gonna get you? Think it's gonna get it? Okay. Okay. I can't turn it off. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Please not right now. You guys, this struggle of having children. And they're not even kids, they're just dogs. I don't like watching a 100-year-old. I don't like watching 100-year-long. I'm gonna try to scoop past this. I'm gonna try to, Charlie, you wanna do this? Because I can get it out. My hair is already flat and I just curled it. Are you kidding me?